Why at 24 years old? And actually, you probably started this journey, at 22? Yeah, 22. Why? So straight out of college, it sounds like.
Out of college, yeah. So I graduated college at 20. Got my first teaching job. I was 21, and I did typically what everyone else did. You know, when you get a new job, you try to get a new car, you try to elevate your lifestyle, you try to look like you're successful because you have this brand new job.
Yeah.
And, you know, I realized I was going down this path. Like, I wanted to look like I was successful. And I figured that I really needed to make a change. You know, I'm struggling. I'm paying student loans, the minimum payment. I'm trying to still go out of town, have fun. But I knew that I needed to make a change. So it was after my first year of teaching, so that was September of 2017, that I realized that enough is enough. I actually have to clean up my mess.
Wow.
So I came across a video from MJ Harris titled "Don't Go Broke Trying to Look Rich."
Yeah.
And basically in this video, he was just explaining how many people who look very flashy, look very fabulous, tend to have the least amount of money. So they look good, but they're broke. I was like,
he teaching.
Yes, I was like, this is me. Like, I'm trying to look good, but in actuality, I'm actually broke. So I knew that I needed to change my life. So then that's how I got started with paying off my debt eventually.
I'm curious, what were some of the things that you were purchasing? Like, were you purchasing name brand items, or were you just going out there just buying things that you like to help you look good?
Just buying things that I like. I didn't buy any like name brand bags or anything like that, but it was just like constantly traveling. Every time I had a break, it was, you know, going out to eat every single weekend just because it's Friday.
So
like,
spring break, it was going on.
Yes, like everywhere. Yes, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And so you started the message from MJ Harris, and I like some of his stuff. His stuff is pretty solid. And you got convicted. So what was the very first thing that you did? Like, what did you do to really start shifting your mindset to saying, okay, let me get my finances in order?
So immediately after watching MJ's video, one of my favorite YouTubers released a video, and she was basically explaining how she was budgeting, how she developed cash envelopes, and how she knew Dave Ramsey, and she was following his principles. So I was like, let me get into this Dave Ramsey guy and see like what he actually means.
Yeah.
So after watching that video, all I had at the time was a piece of construction paper and a Sharpie. So what I did was pull my credit report, list out all of my debts, and at the top I wrote "On the Road to Freedom."
On the road to freedom.
On the road to freedom.
And you know what I like about that, Janetta, is that you wrote your vision.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very clear, and I say this all the time, an undefined destination is an undefined arrival.
That's good.
And you was like, yo, I am on the road to freedom. You identified your destination.
Yeah.
I want financial freedom. I'm focused on that. So let's talk about that road. What all was on that road? You said you had like some credit cards. Wait, what's a pink credit card?
So I had 2 credit cards. So a pink credit card is like Victoria's Secret pink.
Oh, she had that lingerie credit card. Okay. Cash and curls was like, I'm gonna look good below. Lord, you girl had the pink credit card.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, every typical like young 18, 19-year-old, they have it because the stuff is so expensive. Like, when you get that credit card, you're not looking at the prices. You're just going in the store and figuring out, okay, like, this is cute. I like this.
So wait, Victoria's Secret is expensive?
I mean, it's like $20 to $40, but for a young 18-year-old who
I got you.
Wage job, you shouldn't even
$20, $40.
Yes,
they're not even making $20 an hour.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not. How many of y'all ever had the pink Victoria's Secret credit card? Going in there, getting your bras and stuff on credit. Like, hey, baby, it's on credit, but it look good. I'm curious. Comment below. Let me know how many of y'all have ever had the pink credit card. Okay. Then what else? What else did you have?
Okay. So yeah, the pink credit card was roughly like $200. Then I had a Discover card, which was around like $900.
Yep.
I had a car payment, roughly $6,500, and then the big student loan, $50,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, because what kind of car were you driving?
My first car, it was a 2008 Kia Sportage. Still driving it today. So,
okay, so but that was, I mean, that's not like that's not like a crazy car.
It's not.
So it was definitely an affordable car. You
Absolutely.
Just financed.
Yeah.
And you're still driving that car to this day.
Yes. Yeah.
So that means you've had that car for at least a good 6 years.
Yeah. Well, in college I had it too. So.
Oh, so it's a little bit older. What year?
Like it's a 2008. So I think I got it I graduated 2016. So I probably got it 2013.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many miles are on it?
Not a lot. It's only 60,000 miles on it.
Yo, so you take good care of it. So that means you don't
Yeah.
drive a lot.
I don't. I don't use it to go out of town. I would
You
rent a car.
rent
Yeah.
it? Okay. And then you had the student loans of 50,000. Where'd you go to school?
Private institution, Baldwin Wallace University.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I got to ask this question. If you do it all over again, would you work harder to have no student loans, or would you take out the student loans again?
I would definitely work harder. I will apply for scholarships. Like, that's what I didn't do. I just went to a school because I was like, oh, I feel at home. I like the campus. It's beautiful. But I wasn't really paying attention to the financial aspect. So definitely having a plan on how to afford college.
Would you go back to the same private school, or would you
No.
look at other? Oh, great. Whoa,
I would have loved to go to a HBCU.
Man, she said no. Whoa, well. Oh, HBCU.
Yes, yeah. I would have loved to do that.
For real?
Yeah.
So, why? I'm curious because people watching this right now. I have a very good amount of white people who follow me, and I love you all. But why would you go from a predominantly white school and go to a HBCU?
Yeah, I think to feel at home is something about the culture of a HBCU that lets you know that you belong here and that you will succeed. Not that I didn't experience that at the private university. I just felt like it wasn't enough of people that looked like me. Very few people in my education courses were Black. It was like 2 of us throughout my whole schooling that was trying to become a teacher in the education department.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And do you think that's important for African Americans, Black people, to see other Black people as well in their surroundings?
Absolutely, especially even from grade school. Like, you want to see teachers that look like you, that rock the same hairstyles as you, that believe in the same thing, that knows the culture, knows about like the trends and things like that. You need that in every area, in elementary, undergrad, and even in the workplace.
So $50,000 in student loans for a private university. You had to have some assistance because, private university, that's more than 4 years is more than $50,000.
It is, yeah.
So how'd you get the other money to take care of it?
So I did get like grants and scholarships. I got a lot my first year, but as the years went on, the scholarships reduced, so I didn't have much. But I had no savings, so I didn't have savings like from 529, anything like that. So everything was work study money or out of pocket a little bit that my family could afford. And then the rest was just student loans.
And so when you have kids down the road, get married and you have kids, do you think you and your husband's game plan will be to figure out how to get your kids through college without debt? Or are you like, well, if you need to take out some student loan debt, that's fine. But like, what do you think your initial thought will be for your kids?
Yeah, for me and my family, debt is not an option. So we're just going to take that off the table.
Yes, Lord. Okay, then.
Just because I know what I had to go through. I literally sacrificed like 4 years of my life, of my career, just to pay off these student loans.